Hey everyone, hey Facebook, how are you guys today? Okay, camera over here. Hi everybody, I'm excited to go live with you guys today and talk about this. So, let's let Facebook give out notifications. I just want to let you know that this is completely shareable for all businesses and all companies. And I highly encourage you actually to share this knowledge 100%. Sue. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Amber. Sue. On that note, I just got these adorable earrings in today, and I'm totally going to post the link in the live when I'm done with the discount code. So, hey, Ashley. Oh, you're so sweet. You need to come over and visit because you are local. All right. So, normally I have notes, but I really just have a couple key points because this is been something I've been talking about with different people behind the scenes, and it's like, how do we nip this in the bud? How do we teach people how to effectively share other people's content? So, sharing other people's content has kind of been a sore spot lately. It's been a sore spot because of the changes with Facebook updating its algorithm and copying and pasting being like totally just not good anymore. It was already not good, but now it's completely useless. It's completely useless, and it's also, what's the word? Okay, so here's the thing. They say that flattery, when you copy someone, it's the highest form of flattery. But what I found from talking with different people in different companies all across the board behind the scenes is that, hey, Janelle, hey, Kat. So what I found is that what happens when we join a business, and this is especially directed at network marketing, when we join a company, we are brand new and we don't know what we're doing. So we have a leader, or we have examples of people that we follow that show us how to do this, how to start our business, how to start building our business, how to start building our brand. And what happens a lot of the times is we just follow their example down to a T, down to a point where we're literally just taking their posts and repeating their posts. And this isn't what you want to do. So what I'm going to go over today is some do's and don'ts, the difference between posts and lives, because sharing video and sharing posts and pictures are two completely different things in Facebook world. They're looked at completely differently, and they're just completely different. And then I want to go over how you can effectively teach your team and your people how to do this without hurting people's feelings. I mean, sometimes feelings are going to get hurt when you're teaching and learning, and this is a business, but at the same time, it's not effective to break people down or to act on emotion. It's actually better to take a step back and figure out how you can teach them a better way, because you are their leader. Or maybe you're not their leader. Maybe you're just someone that's putting off a great example and people are following you. And you need to still be that example and show them a better way and show them why this isn't effective for you or for them. So, do's and don'ts. Okay, so let's talk about do's and don'ts. Don't copy and paste a status. Don't copy and paste a status, no matter what. No matter what anyone tells you, do not copy and paste a status. Even if it's like the best worded status you've ever seen in your life, don't copy and paste it. Or I've been seeing a lot of these, you get an app, you can make money, or you can work for a company, you make so much money a week. I literally see these same worded statuses. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Hey, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to focus. The reason that you don't want to do that is, one, we can talk about the Facebook algorithm again, but you don't want to do it because what actually happens when you take one, let's say you have an original status, right? And this is why people get upset. Let's say you have an original status and the first person that posts it, Facebook sees it as original. But then when 20, 50 people post those same words, Facebook sees it as spam. And it is spam. And it's not just about Facebook seeing it as spam, it's about your network seeing it as spam. Facebook is a huge network. Facebook is also a small world, and we all do know each other and run into each other. And what happens is if I see a post, the second time I see that, it immediately loses its value. It immediately loses the value that it had to begin with. And that is why the original person that made that content gets frustrated and gets upset. And this didn't happen to me. I just want to put that out there. It hasn't happened to me. I've just talked with a lot of, like I said, from doing these lives and talking about how to make changes, I've talked with a lot of people on the side, behind the scenes, and they're like, how do I stop people from copying my material? How do I stop this from happening? And so we're like, how do we do this? And we realize like it's also what we're teaching people and how we're handling the situations. So what you can do, let's go into posts and video. So let's talk about something positive. Video is awesome. Facebook views video as awesome. Video is like wonderful. You can share someone's video all day long and it's not going to hurt your ranking in the algorithm. Hey, Mary Kay. But it's not going to help you. Let's say you're looking at posting 2 to 3 times a day and you're posting your live also. It's not going to hurt you to share someone's video. It's not going to hurt you in the algorithm. It's not going to count against you for your post engagement. It's really not going to do anything negative. It does work if you not just share it, but add in a message. Why are you sharing this? Why is this valuable to you? Instead of just click sharing it because it might get ranked low and just not really get seen that much, but it doesn't hurt you to share video. It also doesn't hurt you to share someone else's video in their eyes. You're being very supportive of that person by sharing their content and helping their video that they work so hard to put that content out. You're helping to spread that. So video is like a whole different ball game and a whole different corner. It's not looked at negatively. It doesn't affect anyone negatively. But let's talk about posts because posts are completely different. Thanks, Kat. The posts are completely different. So what are posts comprised of? Posts are comprised of pictures and words. Now, pictures, I mean, we've kind of been through this already, but just to start fresh, Facebook can upload picture and has facial recognition. So they know when there's an original picture and then when it starts getting posted, which is why we don't want to post corporate graphics anymore, product posts. We want to be posting our own content. So when you take someone's picture, and I'm talking about not just clicking the share button, I'm talking about remaking your own post with the exact same words or the exact same picture. That's what I'm talking about. Now, like I said, when you start with a company or you start with a group, you're learning. And so you might look at someone and say, they did a great job. I'm going to take that and I'm going to repost it because they did such a great job that I want to show my network this, or they worded it so much better than I can, or, you're learning. And what happens again is, but when you do that and you share those same words and you share that same picture, it's viewed by Facebook as spam, it's viewed by your network as spam, and it's frustrating to the person who came up with the content. Very frustrating. I use this example one more time. I was going to, 2 months ago, I was going to go through and take a whole bunch of pictures, product pictures for my team, for my company, and put it in a little folder for everybody to be able to use. And then I started learning what I'm teaching you all that I'm learning, and I realized, that's just enabling exactly what we're trying to fix. And this is new knowledge. This is old ways that worked in the past. They worked in the beginning of the year. They worked in previous years, but they don't work anymore. And what I realized was what I needed to be teaching my team or my company was to make their own content. It doesn't matter if it's taken with a Canon or it's perfect. It's your content, and your pictures and your words will speak to your network so much more effectively than someone else's. And I promise you, if they see someone else's words and then they see you post it, it has no value at all again. So posts, totally different than video, do's and don'ts. Now, what you can do is reword things. Just reword it. It's that simple. Reword it, or give that person credit. Give them a shout out in your posts. You can tag their name like as you're typing out the post and say, hey, I'm going to use Sydney for an example because Sydney and I are like that, and I know I can't. Sydney inspired me with this amazing post she said today, and I'm going to share it, and this is why it spoke to me. In doing that, you just created your own content, used your own words, and gave it your own value, and completely avoided any negativity at all. You avoided Facebook viewing you as spam. You avoided your network viewing you as spam. You gave credit to that person that inspired you. Like, that's how we can do it right. So let me address products real quick, because we're all in network marketing selling products. Product posts. If you do that, would you then copy and paste your post or use the share button? I would use the share button. I would share. If you're going to share someone's exact words in any kind of way, I would press the share button, and then there's a spot where you can just share it, or there's a spot where you can write your own post above it. So you're sharing their material, but you're also putting in your own words and your own input. And Facebook views that much better, and so does the person who created the content. So, okay, products. So let's talk about products, because everybody is selling something. Product posts that are being copied. Even though it's just about products, which this might be a whole nother live, but let's say I had a friend in another makeup company, and she was like, she made this great photo and she made this great post, and everyone in her company copied it and shared it, right? And here's what is important is everyone in her company may not have thought they were doing anything wrong at all. They were just following an example of someone who is showing leadership, and that is a good thing. But what is not good is it completely devalued her content, and it completely devalued their content. So if we're going to do product posts now more than ever, it is so important that you make an original. It's not only important for Facebook, for your content, for your business, your value, your brand, your network. It's just utterly important. Here's the bottom line. If you just copy and paste something, you're taking a shortcut. You are. I know we're busy. I've got kids. I've got a fiance. I've got chores. The dishes, the laundry, they never stop. The errands, everything. But I have learned that shortcuts, I practice. I'll throw out something here or there, and I'll be like, that didn't work. Shortcuts don't work. And what's great about all these changes in the Facebook algorithm is that instead of worrying about 5 or 6 posts a day and all this content you have to create, I can really focus on 2 posts a day and my video content. And it's allowing me to really focus on value and not take shortcuts. Sorry, pregnancy. You guys have no idea what goes on behind the scenes with the lives. My curling iron makes me nauseous. I don't know, but I'm here and I'm showing up because I believe that we just need to teach people. I don't believe in bashing anyone or degrading anyone because they don't know better. I believe in teaching and empowering because you know what? My leader has empowered me to learn to be a stronger person and to be a leader myself. And a year ago, I didn't believe I could be that person. So we don't want to take that from anybody. We want to show them how to do it. So how do you effectively teach your team a better way? Let's take this example, the product post. Let's take the product post example. How do we teach people who are selling the same products as us, that are under our team, that are looking to us for leadership? How do we show them that this isn't a good thing and this isn't the way to do it? The first thing you want to do is think about how would you want to be approached and how would you react if someone approached you. Sometimes when we make content and we make pictures and we make these posts, and we see them copied, the first thing we do is kind of get angry or annoyed, and it's an emotion because we feel slighted. And the first thing you got to do, and I'm learning also as leadership, if someone's looking to you as leadership, it doesn't matter what rank you are or anything you are, that person is looking to you as a role model of some sort. Take a step back, take it as a compliment that you are being viewed as an example, as someone to be followed, and think about, this person looks up to you, these people look up to you. How can you deliver this message effectively? Because the other thing is effectively means to create better results. We don't want to be letting our negative emotions come out, because that's not effective. That doesn't motivate or change anything. So you take a step back and find out the best platform to address it. If it's just one person, maybe you can talk to them one-on-one and be like, hey, I saw that you shared a post that I had made. Maybe it was the words, maybe it was the picture, maybe it was the whole thing down to a T. And you can say, I know that, we're learning and we're in the same business, but here's what you could do. So this way it is more effective for you and your business, and it's also more effective for myself who made the content, because unfortunately what happens when you're copying and sharing, you're devaluing the content for both of us. And that's a way to explain their side, how it's not working for them, it's not working for you. It doesn't work for anybody. So you're explaining that in a compassionate way, and then you're going for a solution. So that's the problem. What is the solution? How do we help you make your own content? What are you struggling with? What are other, just, you get the direction I'm going with this. Like, this is how you teach people underneath of you to rise. And that is how you build a solid foundation in your business. You don't want to people look up to you for a reason. If your content is being followed, they look up to you for a reason. There's something they see in you, and you want to take that into consideration when you're voicing these things. I don't mind people, I realize, service stay allowed to be looked at. Exactly what Kat's saying, and I've done this too with Kat's posts. I've shared her content because she is my leader and I am learning from her, but it actually does the person no good. So when I share one of Kat's posts, if I stopped doing it for the most part, because it doesn't do me any good. I used to think this will be great. She just put it all out there perfectly, so I'm going to share what she just put up. And in reality, my visibility to that post is pretty much zero, because Facebook doesn't see it as my content. They see it as her content. So it does her good, and it's great for her, but it doesn't do me any good. What I need to do is look at what she shared and look at how I can share that with my own words, with my own picture, my own content, and that is going to get 50 to 100 likes. That's going to get comments. That's going to get engagement. Past worrying about comments and likes and engagement, that is going to speak to my network. My network might love Kat, but half my network doesn't know her. They know me. They want to hear from me. Why do these things matter to me? That is what my network cares about. And that's what you need to be teaching your teams and your people, is you are speaking to your own network. Your people, they care about you. Your face connects with them. Your words connect with them. Your growth connects with them. Learning, everything connects with them. So I think that pretty much covered it. Like, I just really want to send a message, because I see it on both sides. I see it on the other side, where I see people and leaders, small to big, kind of annoyed and frustrated. Like, oh, why is everyone copying and pasting, even when I'm saying like not to do it? But you have to show them why this isn't effective. And you have to get outside yourself and show them that it's not effective for them, and teach them or show them where the tools are so that they can learn a better way and they can go out there and not be a follower or another robot created by another company. And that I'll send this few words and then I'll jump off because I want this to be short and shareable. Indirect sales right now and in network marketing, we're trying to go, I'm personally working against all of that copying, pasting, numbers games, creating followers where you have a big leader at the top, right? You got a big leader at the top making all the money, and they're just teaching to copy and paste all these people, thinking that it's like a billboard, and how many billboards can they put out on the street? How many advertisements can they get out? And it's a numbers game. How many sales will they get back out of that? How many recruits? Let me point something out. Leadership does make content for you to share, but true leadership is going to tell you, if they're learning this, they're going to tell you that it only helps them when you share their content. It doesn't help you, point blank. Learn how to make your own content. That's what this is all about. That's what this whole business is about. And it's not even just about being online. If you were to start your own business and not even touch online, and you were to be just like the next guy, no one would pay you any attention. So it's the same thing. So we are trying to do this a better way. We're trying to improve the network marketing world and the direct sales world so it's not looked at as spammy anymore. And to do that, we need to be learning and teaching better ways. We need to be speaking out. We need to stop creating followers and stop thinking that's okay, and start looking at how we're creating leaders and how we're empowering people to learn more for themselves. So I'm done rambling. I don't want this to last an hour, but I want it to be effective. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me. Please feel free to share this with your leaders, share this with anybody, because it doesn't do anybody any good to share content, and it creates a very spammy Facebook world for a bunch of posts that are copy and pasted, no matter how good they are. It doesn't matter how good they are, just don't copy and paste. Don't do it. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to go back through the comments if I miss any questions. And that's it. I love you all. Next Facebook Live is going to be about engagement bait. I've had a lot of questions about engagement bait. It's a hot topic right now. We need to learn what is engagement bait, what is not engagement bait, and why don't we want to do it? We don't want to use it. Ugh, engagement bait. Okay, so, and one more thing. I'm learning with you guys. I'm learning what works and doesn't. I'm unlearning old habits and bad methods. We're all learning. So it's not that one person knows everything and is sharing the knowledge. It's that we're learning together, and we need to learn and share it and grow. And then we can all grow. And it's not just one person growing. It's lots of people growing. I could be doing all this learning on my own in the corner and not telling anybody. And that's a scarcity mindset. That's a scarcity mindset, thinking that if I don't share my knowledge, that I won't have any value to bring anybody. And that's totally backwards. I'm working with an abundance mindset that if I share and I put out good will come back to me. And so far, it's been working wonderfully. So that's going to be another live. Scarcity versus abundance mindset. All right, I'm done. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.